Welcome to your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here's what's happening. The Niners are still licking their wounds from yet another loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. And earlier this week, one of their most legendary players had some harsh words for the team.
They should feel embarrassed. I'm going to be honest with you. And, that was not 49ers standard football yesterday. That was a statement game yesterday. That was an important game. And I just felt like we were not fired up for that game. Richard Sherman and we were talking about that, man. It's like sometimes you just got to put on the boxing gloves.
Yeah.
I just wanted somebody to start a fight yesterday. I just wanted to see something like that. And I'm just watching guys just move real slow. And it's almost like, it's just another game. It really doesn't mean that much. All of that. That's what I saw. That's the body language that I saw.
That is the voice of Jerry Rice, who was a guest on the Morning Roast on 95.7 The Game. And he's 1,000% right. The effort, the hype, the energy, the passion, none of it was there against the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'm glad someone's finally calling them out because they can talk a big game, but the 49ers have not shown it on the field so far this season nearly enough. As for next week's game against the Cowboys, Jerry had an inspirational message for the Niners.
We got to win this football game. If we don't win this football game, it shows that this team is just going through the motion. And they know the importance of this game coming up. And I don't want to hear this stuff about, hey, this is just another game coming up this week.
No.
No.
It's the Cowboys.
This is everything. This is the season. This is the Cowboys. And every game after that, we're going to have to take them, take it one by one. And somehow we got to fight hard. And we still might have a chance of winning the division, get into the playoffs where we can start the season all over again and really, cause some havoc. So I don't want to hear that stuff. I don't want to hear the guys say anything about like, hey, it's just another game. Every game down is bigger and more important than anything. If we plan on doing something during the postseason and, getting back to the Super Bowl.
Again, he's completely right. This team has to decide what this season is going to be and who they want to be. Are they going to be a team that's just out of gas, that just has nothing left in the tank after 2 Super Bowl runs, and who fades off into the obscurity of the NFL history of teams that don't win a Super Bowl? Or are they going to buckle down? Are they going to fight, pick themselves up, dust themselves off, don't go quietly into that night, and figure out a way to get back into the playoffs, where, as Jerry said later in the interview, the season starts all over again? That is what they have to decide. And we'll find out what they choose Sunday night against the Cowboys. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Wednesday. An unnamed NFL executive told Mike Sando that the 49ers should consider trading Brock Purdy after the season. If you want to know why and the logic behind it, click the link that I'll drop in the description of this episode. One thing to watch, good news for Deebo Samuel. It was reported by multiple sources yesterday. He is out of the hospital. Now, we still don't know his status for Sunday's game against the Cowboys, but regardless, that is good news. It is always good news when you are too well to be in the hospital anymore. So that is good for Deebo Samuel. Rest up. Don't come back until you're 100% because this team will need you. One thing you may have missed, a lot of people wanted the 49ers to make a move for a wide receiver because their wide receiving core is so banged up. Well, turns out the Chiefs beat them to it again. They are finalizing a trade for DeAndre Hopkins from the Tennessee Titans. Chiefs offense has been struggling lately. Hopkins will certainly help. And once again, KC is loading up for a Super Bowl run. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Click the bell so you get notified when we're live, which is every single weekday and after every single 49ers game for you. Enjoy your Wednesday, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk later today.